Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, boys and girls, depending on where you are around the freaking world. And I hope everyone's having a blessed freaking day and everyone's doing their best to stay freaking strong through these tough times. But of course, we are back again with another freaking video, boys and girls. And as always, before we begin, if you are new to the channel or a returning viewer, please make sure you hit that freaking subscribe button. We're so close to 10K. And at the same damn time, please make sure you smash the like button, you comment throughout, and you share the video at the end. Come on now. Now people, boys and girls, yesterday we tackled a video on Alex and aka Learning to Be Fearless. And in that video, one of the things that I stressed about the most was that it felt like there was lack of support from home within her household with her husband. Do you know what I mean? I felt like, you know, maybe he wasn't motivating her enough to do better. You know what I mean? And I spoke about the fact that it comes across as if maybe he doesn't care too much about her in terms of her health and XYZ. But obviously I made all those comments in the video yesterday. So I suggest you go back and check out that video. And even on that matter as well, boys and girls, in that video, I also show you guys pictures of her back in April 2020 all the way till now 2021, and how she hadn't really made much of an improvement on her body, and if anything it was kind of more clear that she'd put more weight on. But again, that information is in the previous video before, where you can see her arms are slightly more bigger now than it was back then, amongst other things as well, you know, which therefore obviously brought us to the question itself alone when she spoke about, you know, obviously gaining 100 pounds. You know what I mean? Now, obviously the 100 pounds that she gained yesterday, I said it was in 2020, but I was corrected by being told that the 100 pounds that she gained was actually in 2019 that she confirmed it, something like that, which is very interesting, because it means if she gained 100 pounds back in 2019, that's when she confirmed it. It just shows that for 2020, she was unable to lose any of it. Now, obviously, there is a timeline in there where she spoke about, you know, she had lost around 40 pounds, but that 40 pounds has been very questionable considering the pictures that I showed you guys yesterday, showing that she's obviously gained weight. And most importantly as well, now I don't have this information at hand in terms of like it being provable, but a lot of people do believe that before she kind of restarted her whole journey back in 2020, a lot of people believe that she actually went off and has had surgery to actually lose some weight, so therefore she looks slimmer. Now, I don't know how much truth is in that, but to be honest with you, boys and girls, if Alex has ever had surgery, obviously on her body in terms of weight loss, I wouldn't understand why she would have weight loss surgery that just doesn't, you know, remove all of it. Obviously, I say I don't understand. Obviously, the thing is, obviously, in her eyes, a certain point is her body. Her certain point is the fact that she is someone, you know, who obviously needs to lose some weight. So therefore, she probably believes that if she lost the weight via surgery, she'd probably lose a lot of respect from people on her channel. But I feel like we've gone past that, to be fair with you. You know what I mean? If we're looking at the amount of subscribers that she has, and we're looking at the amount of views that she's accumulating now, and also we're looking at just the growing amount of channels really, you know, putting their concerns out there about the fact that they, you know, feel as if she has misled them for so freaking long. But of course, yesterday, like I said, boys and girls, hold on a second. You know, I made it very clear that it didn't make sense to me that she's been with her husband for, you know, X amount of years now, and in that process, they hadn't worked out together. In that process, she hadn't lost any weight, considering the fact that she always expresses that her partner is someone who's a part of the military, or was a part of the military, one of the two, and he's someone that's heavily into fitness. In fact, that heavily into fitness statement is something she has said not just once, but numerous times since they've been together. She's really enthused in emphasizing that. And to be fair, yesterday she was even talking about, you know, her protein shakes. Obviously talking about how this is the first time. It wasn't really making sense because we know she's been on protein shakes beforehand. It was just all over the place. The video yesterday was just unconstructed, you know what I mean? Which anyway brings us today. Now again, boys and girls, like I said, I spoke a lot about the support system that she doesn't seem to be having from her partner. How we've never had a video or proof or ever had a conversation of her coming out and saying that, you know, yeah, today me and Yar went to the gym, or yeah, me and Yar worked out together, or yeah, today Yar said this to me to motivate me, you know what I mean? And it's been clear, and this is the thing, when we talk about Yar, obviously becomes there's a lot of mixed emotions about the situation. Yeah, some people believe that he is deep in love with her. Some people believe that he's not. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different conspiracies going out there. You know what I mean? But let's not sit too much on those conspiracies. Let's just go with where we left up yesterday, and the fact that, you know, they hadn't actually worked together, and there was no proof that he had done anything to help her, considering that she has lost weight. And it's interesting because she made a video recently as well talking about the reason why she even put the weight on in the first place was because she's been going for a lot of ups and downs in her private life off camera, which is interesting because whenever she's been on camera, all she's ever spoken about is the positives. Now, don't get me wrong, we all do that, of course, but when I say positive, all she's ever spoke about is how her life has been better since she's been with a new partner. So it makes you wonder, if your life has been better, then how do you, I mean, obviously you can still manage to obviously put weight on them, but how can you say your life is better with your new partner, but then you're then saying the reason you put weight on is because life hasn't been good? It's like, you need to make a mind. This is what I'm trying to say, The problem with Alex is there's always this timeline interruption. Is always the Bluetooth is always, being blocked up by something, you know what I mean? And that's the issue at hand. But, let's just get into this real quick. Let me just show you, obviously, what we're going to speak about today, boys and girls, okay?
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello. It has been way too long since we have just sat down, played.
So sorry guys, wrong video. I'm so sorry guys, wrong video. But this is the wrong video on purpose, because how many times do we have to hear Alex say, hey guys, it's been a long time since we sat down together? Like, I mean, like, it's like, are you a broken record? Like, do you really think that people are just that dumb? I mean, like, we all know the second she says, hey guys, it's been a long time, it means one of the two things. It's either one, she's about to break down about, how the internet is affecting her life and how the internet is the reason why she's weight, and you're like, okay, we'll get off it then. But anyway, or it's because she's about to sell us something. Okay, and of course, in this video, so in particular, as you can see, testing new affordable makeup, TikTok made me do, TikTok told me to. Like, what? You know what, boys and girls? We're just gonna ignore this video. We're just gonna ignore the fact that that TikTok made her want to sell some products. Now, don't get me wrong. In the description, it does say the video isn't sponsored, and it does say that not everything on this list is something that she can get paid for, but some of it is under commission. So, either way, it's still one of those videos of, hey guys, it's been a minute since I, sold some stuff. I know it's not, it's everything, it's everybody day. But again, people, I have nothing against the hustle. It's just the fact is, people are stressing about all you do is sell. People want to enjoy your life. The what you've given us is what people want. But anyway, we ignore that. Her most recent upload is obviously this, and we're gonna get into why we're really here, and that is her Instagram page. And on her Instagram page, boys and girls, she decided to now watch the caption. Watch the caption. The caption says, our first couples workout. But you know what? Before I even speak on that caption, boys and girls, I just want to speak on this video in terms of, you see how fast it's going? I don't understand why she feels I mean, okay, on YouTube, I get it. You don't want to, you don't want your video to be too much workout because people may get bored. They may click off. Cool. I get it. You know what I mean? But either way, I would still probably slow down a little bit, because when your video is going this fast, it's going to be damaging for some people's eyes. You know what I mean? And I only say this now because I remember when Amberlyn Reid uploaded her new intro, some people like, Madzie, can you not play her intro, please? Because it gives me a seizure, you know what I mean? So therefore, I can only imagine someone trying to watch this clip and you're going so fast, it can only really be damaging for the human eye. Now, obviously, this isn't Alex's fault. She doesn't know this, but that's why I'm just giving her the advice right now, if she's watching this video, to say that if you could please stop speeding up these workout videos, you know what I mean? Please slow them down. And to be fair, because this is on Instagram, you do realize on Instagram you can upload a series of videos all in one like upload, where people can just flick to the right, swipe to the right, you know what I mean? Or just swipe, no, people can just swipe to the left and it goes to the next one. So really and truly, you didn't really need to do this on your Instagram page, so please don't do that, you know what I mean? Just be considerate of other people's well-being, you know what I mean? Okay, because it is, my eyesight's brilliant, but even that makes me want to go a bit dizzy. You know what I mean? I just want to speak on that on a side flip and note kind of situation, boys and girls, okay? And also as well, to be honest, it would be better if these workout videos were slowed down, because then people can get a real chance to really see what your form is like. Because the way you have your videos sped up at times, it's definitely now beginning to create this rumor about, your form isn't good. And listen, there's nothing wrong with your phone not being good, you know what I mean? But of course, people want to see it, and so therefore people can hopefully try and help you and say, listen, maybe you can do this better. Which does bring me to my next point as well. The fact that she's with someone that is so into fitness, and she's been with this person for X amount of years now, for a certain amount of time, you'd think that this person would have helped her by now improve her form. You'd have thought her form would have improved so much more compared to when she first started doing weights and X, Y, Z. So the fact that her form hasn't improved is just another proof that, since they've been together, Yar hasn't exactly supported her in the situation. Now, obviously, when we talk about Yar and the situation here, yesterday when I made the video and I said that, I felt like he should be doing more work in terms of helping his woman. Some people obviously had their own theories on the situation. And one of the theories that came up was that some people were saying that maybe it's not Yar's fault that he hasn't helped Alex. Maybe it's because maybe he has tried to help her, but maybe she's blocked him off. You know what I mean? Maybe there's been a situation where, you know, she's been like, no, 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 don't help me, you know? And maybe she's used a simple tactic of crying and, you know, da 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 da. And this is the thing, boys and girls, okay? If you're with someone that doesn't appreciate their body, that's fine. You can help them through that. But if you're with someone that doesn't appreciate their body, but then also refuses for you to help them, yeah, that's not really cool. You know what I mean? That's not how it should be, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, if it's a case of Yar has maybe tried to help him behind camera and she's just blocked him off every single time, to be honest with you, that tells me that your woman doesn't value your opinion. And realistically, if you're the fitness guy, the fitness god that she speaks about so highly, why wouldn't she value your opinion and your support to want to help her? You know what I mean? Because otherwise, why speak so highly about you? Which is why, for me, based on how she speaks about him, I still believe that you know, it's more or less where he hasn't really cared to want to really help her personally. Because I mean, while she speaks so high, I mean, she always speaks so highly of him. So why would she ever block him off from trying to help her? If you know what I mean. But either way, we are here now. We are here now with our first ever couples workout after so freaking long. Like, why though? You know what I mean? But so it makes me wonder, how did this happen? She probably, you know, may potentially saw my video and said, babe, you know what, we're gonna have to make a video together. You know what I mean? But that's the thing though. If it is a case where this video was made purely to shut me up or purely to whatever, you know what I mean? It's kind of sad that it took someone who's not even in your relationship to kind of put that out there, because it should have been a go-to. And to be honest with you, if it is a case of Yar maybe hasn't really shown interest in her in terms of helping her in this situation, to be honest with you, you know, I'll actually be looking for a better life. I mean, I'm not someone that's trying to say that they should move away, but what I'm trying to say is that you know, it's important for anyone. This is information for all of you boys and girls, okay, that you should always be with someone that inspires to make you a better person every single day, physically, mentally, and everything. You know what I mean? Not just someone that's just there just to be with you because they just want to be with you. That's not good enough, you know what I mean, okay? What's me wanting to be, you've got to do anything, you know? It has to be the full package. If it's not the full package of everything, then hey, why are you there? Because remember, we live in a big world, boys and girls. We live in such a big world where we can meet someone that can, you know, complete us completely, not just in parts, you know what I mean? Never ever settle for someone that just gives you a part of them. That's not good enough. We all deserve more. But again, this isn't something that I'm trying to direct at them to specifically, so don't get it twisted. I'm just saying generally, for my personality, do you know what I mean? I can never be with someone that only gives me a certain part of them, do you know what I mean? They have to give me all of them. If it's not all of them, then I don't really want to know, because for myself, if I'm with someone, I'm going to give them all of me. So I expect the same energy back, do you know what I mean? And I believe that's just how we should be in life, you know what I mean? But I'll let you guys have your opinion on that one itself in general anyway. But again, let's get back to the post here. Obviously, as you can see here, our first couples workout, YARMAYN and I did a killer ab workout this morning after cycling. Definitely feeling a bit shaky, but in a good way. P.S. Notice I'm doing modified versions of some of the workout. There is no shame in that. Absolutely, is no shame in that. Come on, of course. We all know we are all on our own journey. Yar is much more advanced than me. It is totally okay to be modified wherever you are on your journey. I'm proud of you. Of course, 100%. I completely agree with that. You know what I mean? I completely agree with that. But then again, it brings me to my point. Should you be, I mean, this is the thing, you know, if you had been working out together, or, you know, or if he had been supporting you, or you had been letting him support you this whole time, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? This workout could have been a walk in the park. In fact, your body transformation would have been a whole lot better, you know what I mean? Okay, you'd have probably been in a more healthier state, during a more flexible state, you know what I mean? You know, and you'd have been at a slimmer state, you know what I mean? But clearly, that hasn't been happening. So I only say to everyone, not really act specifically, that, you know, come on, support one another when you're in a relationship, do you know what I mean? For whatever it is you need to do to obviously help improve yourself, do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I can only imagine this is going to be the first of many videos we're going to see from these two, which is fantastic. You know what I mean? It is really fantastic. It's just sad that it's happened now, you know what I mean? Whatever the reason is, whether it was me or something else, I don't know. Either way, it's sad that it's happened now, but it's happened now, and hopefully this is going to be something that's going to bring them two together as well, because sometimes working out with your partner can really bring you two together, especially if you're both into the fitness side of things, you know what I mean? You're both into, you know, doing better for your health and all that kind of stuff, then it's only going to do well, you know what I mean? And it's a clear cut that obviously this man obviously has vast experience in obviously working. I mean, the guy's legs are flipping, look at them, they're just beastly, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do all right too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but end of the day, you know, like I said, I really hope, despite the reason why they've done this, I really hope that, you know, this is a step forward, you know, obviously of them actually working out together. And to be honest with you, if they can now work out together moving forward, I reckon, to be honest with you, within the next few months, we shouldn't really be hearing any kind of new reasons of why Alex may have put weight on. Realistically, we should be hearing all the good reasons of why she's now lost weight and now why she's now in a better place physically. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what we want for her. You know, we want her to continue doing her clothing holes. You know, to feel great in what she wears. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we don't want her to keep going around in the same cycle of putting weight on and losing some, putting it on and lose some, and then putting some more on and then losing some. You know what I mean? We just want her to go on that nice journey of just losing and just get into that weight she wants to then maintain at some point in her life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she doesn't want to maintain where she's at now, but you know, obviously health wise, based on obviously height and everything, obviously it is better for her to dumb down, if you know what I mean. Especially given the fact that every now and then we always get the video of her breaking down about the fact that she's gaining weight and da 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 da. You know what I mean? But hey, nonetheless, boys and girls, someone did say to me, "Hey, yo, man, you do realize when you say these things, you're giving advice. You're just giving her ideas for a new video." And you know what? Listen, even if I am giving her new ideas for her next video, I listen. That means my job is done. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. End of the day, I'm not making videos to try and you know, crucify or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I make these videos for everybody, so it not only motivates the YouTubers in that I'm talking about, but also the viewers. So if it's a case where she takes everything that I say seriously and she wants to use what I say in terms of, you know, having more support from me moving forward, then that's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely brilliant. But of course, if that support isn't happening, then hey, it's not too late to look away. I'm just saying, boys and girls. But anyway, with that being said, I'll let you have your opinion down below. And we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? As we always do. Thank you so much for your time. 10K, we are nearly here. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Bye.